So hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you are new, my name is Stephanie, and if you're returning, thank you guys so much for coming back. Like really, thank you for coming back and hanging out with me. So in this video, oh my gosh, there's so much to go over. Obviously, by that thumbnail, maybe, hopefully, I didn't make it yet. Somewhere in this video, we do have the Boxycharm and the Glam bag, but it's for October. That will be on the thumbnail as well. It's not an unboxing, not technically. It's a final thoughts because I was only able to do my final thoughts. So if you want to find out what's going on, where I've been, what's happening, then please keep on watching. Hey guys, please remember to subscribe if you have not. Rate the video thumbs up and turn on your bell so you're notified each and every time I upload. Thanks. All right, guys. Sorry for that weird introduction. It's been a minute since I've sat here. Yes, it has. I want to say like a month. I don't know. I lost track, and there's a reason. You should be seeing this on Halloween, I think. I'm hoping, albeit very late at night. It is the 29th, but in my defense, the PR that I get from Ipsy was sent to me. It was supposed to be delivered on the 2nd. It was said it was delivered on the 2nd, but it was not. I didn't have it. For those who don't know, I'm a personal friend with my mailman. We don't hang out and talk like we used to, but I still have his phone number. And as I was outside looking for it, because it said delivered, I went out, I started looking for it. I looked up and my neighbor was out there and she was looking at me and she's like, "Are you looking for a package?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. She got it by mistake." She's like, "No, I'm missing one too." So I said to her, "Listen, give me a second. I'm friends with the mailman and let me call him and see." As I'm walking in, I didn't think that he's still out delivering, right? I'm like, crap, I'm going to have to leave him a voicemail. Because I didn't know whether to contact Ipsy or not. I've never had my Creator Incubator stuff go missing. I've never had any issues. So I called and he picked up. I was like, "Phil, what is going on? I'm missing a box. Lady across the street missing a box. You having a bad day?" He said, "Stephanie, I'm on vacation. I'll be back tomorrow." I said, "Listen, do I need to get a hold of Ipsy or what?" Because he knows all my packages. He knows what they are. He's very good at what he does. He said, "Let me find out what's going on because I don't know." And I was like, all right. I found out later. He said, they were calling me a lot. He said, I knew something was up. He said, but I didn't know it was this. When you're on vacation and you're a postman, if you don't answer the phone, you don't have to go in. What ultimately ended up happening is the guy who was covering for him walked off the job. And I said, "Well, why did he say my stuff was delivered?" He said, "We don't know. We can't figure that out. We can't get a hold of him." So I don't know what happened. So I got the box 4 days later. I wasn't supposed to get it until the 2nd, so it wouldn't have been up by choice anyway. It's very strange. They use 2 different carriers. They use DHL for the PR on the normal. They hand off to the post office, and post office is what delivers it. Now, the paid subscription was coming from ACI. Comment down below if you get Ipsy. Did you have a problem with your box? I was tracking it and it said delivered again. And I'm like, there's no way this is happening again. I know that there's a mistake. He was back from his vacation. And so I was like, oh no. And when I was looking at the tracking, I said, something is very wrong. They had a picture like proof of delivery, but there was somebody holding the box with a tracking number and my name on it. You know, when you deliver a box, it gets set down in front of your door and they take a picture of that, so that it was actually delivered, right? It is still tracking. I will put it up here. We don't know where that box is going. They sent one out for me, a replacement, and I just got it today. So I didn't get a chance to test out all those products, but I did test all the products for my PR up and down and inside and out, and I have some thoughts. Before we get into that, I do want to say, grab a drink, grab a snack, sit back, relax, because it's been a minute since I filmed. So that was the whole nightmare of the mail. And now it's only going to get worse from here because why? The mail madness for the holidays. It's already starting. It's not even Halloween yet, That is one thing. Now, at the end of September, I had a little bit of a health scare. It turned out to be okay. After they took care of me, I was fine. I AM'd myself out of the hospital. I have a walk-in emergency room, 2-3 miles, something like that. So I could have absolutely drove myself, but I had to wait here for 9 minutes for the ambulance, and that was a very scary 9 minutes. It was a long 9 minutes. I was going to buy a new car. I've been trying the whole entire summer, even before that, and there's just nothing with my price range. It's ridiculous. So what I ultimately decided to do is I have to fix the car. So I did buy the parts, and I even had someone to come, put them in because I can't afford taking it to a mechanic. It's insane what they want. So he agreed to do it, but the thing is he went out of town on an emergency and I don't know when he's coming back. So I had to switch in my creator hat and adorn a new one. That's right, your girl is fixing her own car. All I can say, please pray for me. Thus far, the radiator, the car motor fan, all the hoses, and the thermostat. I have to take all that out and replace it. All brand new, which I got the parts. And I'm watching videos and trying to do this myself. And that's why your hair, girl's not taking her hair down, because literally my hair has been up for 3 days like this. I haven't taken it down once. If wispies come down, I just push them back up and clip them. I haven't brushed it out, nothing. And I have to wait till I go wash it. Because I've been on the ground, I've been under the car, I've come in with grease. I feel like a straight up boy. I'm definitely a tom girl. And I love beautiful things. And I can get very like dolled up. And I love doing that. That is my jam. But if I need to get, hike up my sleeves and, pull up my bootstraps, I'll do it. I've worked on cars before. This is a little different and it's very scary. And I'm very worried that I may not be able to get it done. And I'm just hoping that I can, because guys, I can't afford anything else. And it's really starting to affect my mental health. You got seasonal depression coming up, whether you believe it or not, it does affect me. So I have to be very much ahead of that. And we're coming into that time now. So, listen, I've been without a car before. I don't want to sound like a spoiled brat. I've absolutely been without cars for many years. But I was in a place where I could hop on a bus and be anywhere I wanted in 10 minutes. That's not the case here. I'm in nowhere land. Like, there's nothing. We have one traffic light. Anyway, that's where I've been. That's why I haven't had the time to film or edit, really. It's going into the 30th. It's 10:26 p.m. And so I probably will have to sleep a little bit. I'll get up super early, edit it, and post it on Halloween. The reason that my boxes are coming later, and I've decided to do this because how many times can you see the same products in the box? Yes, we get different products, but there's like 4 variations that go out. The likelihood of seeing the same box repeated is very great. I mean, I'm very happy that they do that. We used to all get the same products. Now, they used to ship my box from North Carolina. Even with DHL, I was getting it in 3 days. So I was getting my box early. They stopped doing that. Listen, who am I? I don't work for Ipsy, right? Not my thing to ask. But I'm thinking if they ship from one place, I'm very close, right? So I'll get my box all the time early. Now it's further away, so that part of the that part of the United States creators will get their box early for a certain amount of time. And then maybe they'll move again. I don't know if that's why they're doing it. I like to get them up first choice. But if I can't do that, guys, then me just pulling the products out, and I don't feel that's super helpful. But you comment down below. Do you want me to just put those videos up like right away and see the 15th or 20th unboxing of the same products? Do you want that? Or would you rather me come back, maybe not this late, but test them out for a good 2-3 weeks. Now, the skincare, that's something different. I have something planned for you guys. There's going to be 4 videos a year. I have been really struggling with my skincare because I'm switching things so often, and that is not good for your skin. Not good for my skin. For reference, I have dry skin. I heard RIRI say this. I didn't know this was a thing, but it totally makes sense. I have very dry skin, very sensitive skin, and very reactive skin, so that it just doesn't behave, and there's things that happen. Like right now, I'm battling 2 giant breakouts right here, and I never get them. I don't know. Anyway, that'll be 4 times a year. That's about 3 months, a little over, to give me a good idea of, am I seeing any results? Then I can tell you, like, is it worth really sticking with, or should you try something else? But anyway, let me know in the comment sections below. Do you want me to just post as soon as I get the box, even if it's just like throwing the products, hey, this is it, and being done? Or would you rather me like test them out and come back? Because choice is already over, all right? You don't have your boxes yet. You don't have your things yet. So maybe I can come back, the 3rd week or something. I won't wait this long. If you like anything to do with beauty, I'm a real life chick. I look at things from the consumer's point of view. You will not get perfect on this channel. You will get honest. I hope I covered everything. If you're not aware, Ipsy has 3 subscriptions. 2 that are monthly. That would be this one, the Boxycharm by Ipsy, and the Glam bag, which is the OG. And then they do have the icon, which is on its way to me. I'm getting it on the 2nd. That's every 3 months, so it's 4 times a year. The prices and everything will be in the description box. I do have an affiliate link if you want to sign up. I do earn a small commission. I'm working on getting more codes, not necessarily affiliates, any codes I can. The main goal for me, aside from sustaining the channel, is to help you guys save money. Now, as you will notice, I have a cool tone and I have a warm tone. When I say I tested these things out, I started the very next day because I knew by the time I got this box, there was no way I was going to put that video up. It would never have got looked at, and the view times would have been so little. I'm going to start with the Boxycharm by Ipsy for October. Again, it's the Halloween box. And I just want to put a disclaimer. I'm not trying to throw shade on the brand at all because I've gotten other items from those brands that I absolutely liked. Or Ipsy for that matter. It's just the products itself. I want to talk about this first. I'm just going to say off the bat, I'm not a fan. First of all, there's no deepening shade in here. This is not a matte. It's not even a satin. It's like a duochrome typey thing, or it's trying to be anyway. Now, again, not shade on Eloise. Oh, sorry, what am I talking about? This is the Goddess palette. I think it made its rounds in October. A lot of people got it. I used it every way I could think of. This shade right here, the blue one, I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm about to hit pan on that. And it's not because I like the shadow. Oh, no. It's because you have to dip into it so many times to get it to show up. Listen, I've done every eye look under the sun with this palette, or at least tried. This blue, I have it on. I'm looking in the mirror. I got a mirror right here. It's patchy. I spent, like, I'm not kidding, at least 20 minutes trying to work with this blue when I was doing the look. And then I came back right before I went to the camera and I packed more. If you use this palette, I would say do your eyes definitely first. I used glitter primer and I sprayed my brush. I still got fallout. The shadows separately, the colors, if they were separate, would not be bad. If you look at these 4 shades, I know this one in the middle looks a little lighter. When you swatch these, they're very, very the same. I have all 3 of them on the sides. You can't tell because it was the only thing that I could remotely do. I don't like monochromatic looks. I'm not too crazy about that. And I pulled in a teeny tiny bit. I kind of cheated this time because I wanted to look halfway decent. I'm going to open that allure. I used my All Done Up palette for 1 shade to darken up this outer corner just a smidge, and then I felt guilty, so I stopped. But there is a little bit on there, and I brought my liner over a little bit to give it a little depth. If you look at my eyes, when you use outer corner depth, I have hooded eyes. If you were to look at me, this eye doesn't look as hooded as this one, and that is because there's no depth here. Not really, right? Maybe a little bit, but not, enough to... You see what I'm saying? I mean, yes, you can still see I have hooded eyes, but they're not as hooded, or at least they appear not to be. These shadows, now the light is shining on them, so they'll give them a little bit of different. When you swatch them, they pretty much look the same. I mean, I'm looking at them right now. We did not need 4. This one down here, I see what they're trying to do. This is like a gray, green, I don't know what that is. I don't. I tried blending out the blue with it and patched it up. This one here, it looks like a green, right? It's got this greeny like tint coming through it, or trying to, but it's not done very well. And this blue, I've not seen shimmers be patchy. I've seen them be thin, yes, but not patchy. This one here, I'm going to show you from my box because I got it in my paid subscription too. If you look at this shadow right here in the middle, this one right here, see those white flecks? I'm swatching these with my fingers. I have come to the point now, guys, unless I want a specific kind of look, I'm not trying to use my fingers anymore. I'm not like above it, but it just saves me a lot of hassle. I'm messy, and if I get them on my fingers, I'm sure gonna get them on my face or my, my clothes, whatever. So I'm just thinking like with a brush. Now I do have it right here in the little thing. I'll zoom in right there, right in the middle to connect this like silvery. And that's another thing about that silver. This one, right here, it's like, it doesn't know what it wants to be. It's like a silver, but then when you get it near a blue, it kind of leans a little blue. And if you were to put it near a green, it would kind of lean a little green. And it's like gray, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And, I mean, the colors, I could deal with that if I thought the formula was really good. But unfortunately, I personally don't. And I'm sorry for Ipsy, if they hear me say it. Of course they're going to hear me with this review. It's just that I'm not going to fib. I'm not. This blue, very patchy. The only shadow I did, and I'm talking about the shimmers too, guys. I'm going to show you the blue in a minute. This one here in a minute. Is this one. I didn't have a problem with that one. Matter of fact, that's what this is what I used to, this is basically this shadow. Can I talk? No. This shadow, I'm getting so upset. Because I feel so frustrated because I've used this palette every way I know how. And I've tried to make it work. And yes, I got looks. It's not my job to have to work to get something to work, right? This is the only shadow I really don't have any problems with, like putting it down and then over. But it's a 9 p.m. palette, So you should be able to get more than 1 look. I did get 2, but I was super frustrated at the end. You see? Look at, that's patchy. I'm looking in the mirror. It's very, very thin. Okay, I know about thin shadows, but this is very patchy as well. And when you swatch it, all right, let me be fair. I'm going to be fair about this. I'm going to take off these swatches, and I'm going to swatch it once, like I normally would. I'm going to swatch it like I would any other palette. Why, you know, why wouldn't I? All right, I'm going to go in with this finger. Is it here? I'm going to do it right on camera. Okay, now I'm going to swatch it. Now, you see, it's patchy. And it does try to shift purple. I don't think it's a black base. I think it's a gray base. And you can see, like, it just looks... In order for me to build up this shadow, I had to go in so many times to get that purple shift. And then what happens is it starts to flake. See that big chunk? And then you got to take it and shear it out. And if you shear it out too much, you start to get that gray. See the gray? Now, that's a pretty swatch. But look at the gray coming off the edges. See? Eloise Beauty. Sorry, they are a UK-based brand. I did look them up. It's not the brand. It's just this particular... Oh, God. And see, look. Look. It's just... No. And it's just all crumbly. I mean, I know textured shadows. I use them all the time. But, I mean, as much as I had on my finger, and you can see that gray, right? I think they're trying to do that blue, purple, green. Like... teal green. I'm sorry, I spent a lot of time on the palette. It's because that's my thing, you know. You shouldn't have to work that hard on something and then feel like it could be better. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. Would I recommend Eloise Beauty? Yes, I've had great lip oils from them. I even like their setting powder. I just got that recently and I've been using that. Palette, that's a miss for me, okay? Uh-oh. Did I just drop the cover? I'm always dropping the cover. Yeah, so I do have another one. I'm not doing a giveaway in this video, like I said. I'm going to hold off all these things because I do have some things planned coming towards the holidays, all right? You guys could see what I have on the bottom. You would type my little bedroom shorts and my slides with my fuzzy socks. Again, this is the Advanced Serum Vitamin C 94% Natural Brightening. It's very like white and milky. It's not like your traditional vitamin C serum. It didn't make me break out. It didn't burn my face. It didn't irritate me. I don't really know if it works all that well because, again, you need more time for that. But that is the second product. This thing right here, sorry, I just got that on everything. Okay, so, wow, see what I mean? I have blue eyeshadow everywhere. And this is too vegan. It looks very cool, right? Now, I want to say, I'm going to put it on the back here. I don't like the feel of this. It's supposed to be a moisturizer. Matter of fact, let me get it off. I don't like silicone, and that's what it feels like to me. But it's supposed to be a moisturizer. Moisturizing, like primerish thing. Basically a moisturizer. I mean, it looks pretty. You know, it's got the pretty color and all. But I think this is, the more I think about it, it's probably not that April Skin. It's probably this and the grease from touching the engine, maybe. You know, wiping my face, touching my face, scratching my face. It feels like silicone to me. I don't know. Am I the only one? When I put it on, I don't like that feeling. Listen, if you know me, you know I don't like silicone. That's why I don't like a lot of the primers. The only silicone I will put up with is my Smashbox because I think it just really does a good job on the like hiding your pores. And your girl definitely needs some for sure. This, I mean, I've used it. You can see I did it for as much as I could and I just couldn't do it anymore. And then we have this, which I did not use today. I used this 3 times. And I should tell you what it is, right? What am I not? Okay, it's not really an unboxing. This is the Tarte blush tape that they put in the box. So what it looks like. Okay. I used it 3 times. This says blush. I put it on like I would. Then I went to blend it out and I'm like, what happened? It's not there. So I put some more on and I put some more on. And I was like, where'd it go? When I walked outside and the sun hit my face, it was like, I looked like the Tin Man, for real, not kidding. Like, not kidding. I always say that, but as like a joke. But this time, no. This is in the shade Peach, by the way. I don't understand. Right? You see it right there? Where'd it go? It's not on the brush. Where'd it go? I sound like such a terrible person. I feel so terrible. But guys, this is, I'm going to give it to you straight. I don't know what's up with this product. I think this should be marketed as a highlighter. I can absolutely see it in my mirror. And I'm going to show you how I looked when I walked outside. It actually caught my girlfriend. It scared her. She said, what the hell's wrong with your face? And I said, what? And she's like, what is on your face? I said, oh, I'm testing out my... She said, no, Stephanie, what's there? I just happened to catch myself in my side view mirror because we were walking over to the car. I got up to there. I looked. Oh my God, it's just metallic. It's very metallic. I don't know. Yeah, definitely not. It was all over my face because I was thinking it was a blush, and I was like, huh, maybe it's just not the shade for me. I really didn't see it, guys. I was looking in the mirror when I was getting ready to go out. I just popped in here, put a little makeup, because remember, I wanted to try these things out and keep them on all day. I didn't have the ring light on. I had my window open, and I was like, just put it on. I didn't see it. Now, when I walked outside, bam. Not a fan. This is not for me either. Sorry. You know, it boils down to this. Personal preference, number one, okay? But these boxes are to tell you, you know, if you like something and you want to, you know, spend the money on it. But on the flip side of that, it's also to tell you what not to buy. You get 5 products. It equals about $6, $7 each. So not too much money to find out you don't like something, rather than go buy something for $29, $30, $40, $50 to find out you don't like it, right? And sometimes you can't return that stuff unless you're getting it at Sephora, I guess. I don't know. And I don't live near a Sephora. So now the 5th thing we have in here is the Kevin Aquan. I do like the formula. It's not like super like in your face. I will swatch it. It's more of like a sheer formula. It looks pinky, right? No. I'm going to put it on. It's very peachy. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I see. I guess you could get away without a lip liner, but for me, being that my lips are missing so much pigment from the scarring and stuff, you know, from, like I said, the X Monster, I would have to fill my lips in probably a little more, and we will get to that in a minute. It's a Kevin Aquan. I'll take it. Just saying. And I know Ipsy sends these things. I don't want to come off as ungrateful, guys. I just want to be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm not. If it's not working, I'm going to say it's not working. And I'm going to tell you why, though. And I'm going to say what you could do to make it better, in my opinion. But I know what I need to work for me. I'm not a pro, right? But I know, you know. Now let's get on to the bag. This is from Moon Size Beauty. We had this brand a couple times in Ice Cream Beauty. I don't have this blush. They have a liquid blush in this month's. I have used that. But this is great because I was looking for a pink blush like powder to go over the liquid, you know, like to set it. But this is going to be perfect because it's the same color. I think it is. If it's not, it's very close and it's going to work. So I'm excited. I like Moon Size Beauty. I'm glad Ipsy is like opening their minds to bringing some indie brands in their box. Very good for the brand. I'm very excited. Congratulations to Moon Size Beauty. This I know, I didn't open it. I got one last month, the big one, and so I have been using it. If I use oils like every night to take off my makeup, I will break out something awful. So I have used that oil. I mean, it worked. It took the makeup off, but then I always double cleanse. In terms of removing the makeup, it's good. This one. What is it? I should tell you. This is the Oat Bay Hyaluronic Oat Milk Oil Makeup Remover. The liner. This is the Beauty for Real, and this is in the shade, I forget. Neutral? There's nothing left. Not because I loved it. No. Because every time I went to put it on, it broke. It kind of feels like it's a little dried out. I don't know. Comment down below. Did you get this liner? Have you tried this liner? I know I've tried other liners from this brand, and I don't remember this happening. So I think I might have just gotten a bum one. I do very much like the shade. It will go with a lot of my lipsticks, but this one, it's just breaks. And not only that, I did try to like use it and fill my lips in. Now I have this thing with certain lip liners only. I don't know what it is about those particular lip liners. Wherever I put this liner on my lips and then I put lipstick on, after a couple hours, my lips are so chapped, and I'm talking like skin, like you can feel the skin wanting to peel off just where the lip liners are. I don't get that. I'm so weird. Has anyone else experienced that? If you have, please comment down below, because I'm seriously asking. I don't know. I think it may be just like either a little old or was setting out or something. It just doesn't work very well. I genuinely like this brand, and I have had lip liners before. It's just this particular lip liner. It could be this batch. It's just a bad batch. I don't know. But I do, as a whole, like them. You know what I mean? But there's the color, and I do like it. It's a very neutral color, just like it says on there. It's neutral. It will go a lot of things. Okay, the minute I took this out, I knew right away. It didn't come with a seal, but I didn't use it. I didn't open it. Vitamin Rich Face Base. This is from Bobbi Brown. I had a little jar of it. It made me break out horribly, horribly. So I'm not touching this. This is going in a giveaway. And then this. This has got to be the thing I've used most, aside from the palette, trying to make it work. This has been in my pocket since I got it outside with me every day. Do the Gods Sorbet Mini Hyaluronic Lip Butter Strawberry Mandarin. It does smell like that. I really like this. I put it back in the box today when I was getting ready to film. It's literally with my phone. That's how much I use it. I keep it with my phone because I carry my phone everywhere, usually. Oh, my Beauty Moon Cosmetics. I look like I was frothing at the mouth. I didn't know it. I can't see in this camera with this light, guys. That's the thing. It was lip gloss I had in the corner of my mouth. I saw it when I was done filming. There's nothing I could do about it. So upset. Sorry, Tori. I have that video where I used those products in a look, and I had such a good time making that video. So those are the 2 videos I already have in my camera. The Ice Cream Beauty, I have a little more to film because there was a lot more products. Oh, and she has a new collection. November 5th. I posted it in my community tab. Go see it. It's not an affiliated code. I don't think it is. I'm not sure. So I can't say whether it is or isn't. But there is a code. It's Steph. It will save you 15%, not 10. Guys, her stuff is super affordable, and that palette is so wintry good. I would love to join her PR team because her stuff is so easy to work with. They were in the Ice Cream Beauty Box. I used the pink palette. It was so pretty. She has a winter collection coming. It's in my community tab. I digress. We're talking about Ipsy, my bad. These were the 5 products for my Glam bag, and again, this is going in a giveaway, this little Bobbi Brown. Oh, and the bag. I think it's cute. They did it last year, like, I remember. It had like a little bat thing on there. This one has, what is this? A little crystal ball. I like it. It's Halloween-y, you know. Please don't fall. Okay. Whew. Did I drop anything this time? I probably did. Those are my final thoughts. I hope you got something out of this video. Now, I'm going to quickly just run down my products. One of them is a repeat. I don't even have to say anything about it. When I do a giveaway, I'll put everything in here. Make sure it's filled with some stuff. Now, for my box, which I just got today, which is why I'm filming. I was going to film anyway because I got my thoughts together. I got another palette. I got this, which is very weird. Now, I did look at these products very quickly. At the end, I'll put the total up here. This thing has got to be the weirdest thing I've seen, but in a kind of cool way. This is the Delish, like delicious, Delish lip scrub. It's a little jar, right? But I have to use it. But there you go. Okay, now, it's the most pillowy lip scrub I've ever seen, and nothing comes off on your fingers. I don't know, is it supposed to be that dry? It's like pure sugar, and it's just barely held on there. I did do my lips with it when I first got it. It went everywhere. It's very messy, but it does a good job. I will say that. I guess because there's so much sugar in there. I mean, like I said, do as I say, not as I do. I just wanted to taste it because I was like rubbing it like this on my lips. And I have one of those little things from the Dollar Tree, lip scrubbers. So I used it with that, the flat side, not the scrubby side, because that would have been too much. Would have irritated my lips. It does a good job. I mean, I have a ton of lip scrubs, but I do like this one. And it has that smell. Not really, but it does. It's sweet, you know, sugar. So but you don't need a lot. You really don't, because there's so much sugar in there. A little bit goes a long way, and it doesn't right away melt either. Like, it does melt, but you have to work at it, which is what you want. This I have on. I put this on when I got it. This is the Ciate London Glass Glow Skin Tint. Now, I think, there you go. It's very reflective. Let me hold it up out of the light. There you go. I do think, I remember this packaging on something. They had some kind of primer or something, didn't they? I don't know. Anyway, I did try this, but I didn't touch the top because I was not sure. Y'all know I don't like foundation. I can wear it, but it kind of bugs me and I get irritated and I can't wear it for long. I got to take it off, right? Unless I'm filming for like, you know, all night. And then I really don't like it because it's like getting gunked up. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It's just not the right shape. It's very light for me. That's my third product. Oh, can I talk? No. My fourth product is this, which I think is very cool. And I did try it. And it's very pretty. All those little beads. It's a serum. I do like Tula. I have to be very careful with probiotics though. The 24/7 Hydration Triple Hydra Complex. There it is. It's got those like cool beads. I don't know. It's so cool. Oh, there you go. Okay, see it? Little balls. Then the last thing is this, and I picked this. And the reason I picked this is because when I was doing my declutter, which I have to finish up that editing, guys, so you can see that I do. I got this palette. I never used it, right? And I know it's not the same, like, launch. I am on the hunt for a highlighter because your girl doesn't use highlighter. And I have a lot of glittery highlighters. I make use of them. Sometimes tap them on my lipstick so I have a little zhuzh, whatever. That's an old school trick, you know. But this is the Lunar Beauty. Ipsy, if you watch this, let's try the Lunar Beauty lip glosses because they're supposed to be really good. And I've not tried one, so I would like that. Can you get that in the box? If you got this, could you get that? I remember when he came out with this, that's why I picked it. He said it's like a baked formula almost, but not. Here's what the packaging looks like. And it's kind of cute. He's got a little signature. Oh, there you go. I knew I wouldn't make it through a whole one. Hold, please. I knew it. It was just too good to be true. There is the packaging, and here's on the back, he's got a little signature there, Manny, M-U-A. He's got that moon thing always, you know. And there is the packaging. It's super cute. He went like, you know, he went all kinds of cartoonish with this one, but I think that's cute. And then it does have a mirror, and it has a cover saver. Now, the shades, I watched him swatch it, and I was like, ooh. I remember him saying it doesn't leave a cast, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but he said it's the way it's done, it doesn't really leave a cast. I think maybe I might be able to get away with this one. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think? This one I think would be too bright. Maybe this one, and I do like the pink one. Either way, I got it. I'm going to swatch it. Not now, but I'm going to test it out. Maybe in another Get Ready With Me, testing out new makeup. It does have a nice mirror right there. If I can't use it on my, you know, face after I've used it already and I don't like it, I'll definitely get used to it from, you know, my eyes. That is everything. Again, my apologies. I have to post these videos. I just feel like getting up there and naming these products, like Ciate Lundy Skin Tint, Lunar Beauty Highlighter. You know, I just think that's so friggin' boring. If I put it up right away when I get it and it's after choice, those videos don't usually do too well. Neither do these, but I'm trying to get them better, you know. I want to try and give you some information. That's why I get these products. I mean, that's what I feel like anyway, you know. Let me know what you think down below. And also let me know, that box is coming on the 2nd. I won't get it till the, you know, late afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I wouldn't be able probably to film. But anyway, let me know down below. Do you want me to put that right up, or would you rather hear me talk about the products after I've really tried them and kind of give you my review? No, don't waste your money, or, you know. I just want to say thank you for hanging out. If you have not yet already subscribed, please consider doing so. I would love to have you. We have a lot of fun here. As long as people are laughing with me, I have no problems with that. I do want to add, listen, guys. Breast cancer awareness. If you haven't gotten your checkup, please, it's a monthly reminder. Please go ahead and do it, okay? It's very important. And remember, guys, in this crazy mixed up world we live in, to all my loved ones all across the globe, stay safe. Till the next one, see ya.